Yo everybody, what's going on? This is Keegan from Kman Reviews. If you enjoy this review, make sure to hit that like and the subscribe button, and if you have any opinions at all you would like to share, leave them down in the comment section. Eminem and Kid Cudi, The Adventures of Moon Man and Slim Shady. Eminem, Detroit rapper, legend in the GOAT conversation. Kid Cudi, Cleveland rapper, singer, definitely with a very spotty discography. This is such a bizarre mashup on paper in my opinion, but theoretically this can absolutely work out, and God, I just love the rollout for this track. With Kid Cudi tweeting he needs help from the rap god, and Eminem said on an interview that he never even saw the tweet in the first place, and then just like a month later Cudi tweeted the release date for this track. Not even mentioning all the merch that's been pushed out for this one track alone. Cassettes, CDs, clothing items, almost seeming like it's a build-up to maybe a collaborative project? So, how's this single? Let's find out as I review it. So let's start off with this instrumental. It's extremely appropriate towards both artists, providing the ethereal synthwork and R&B accent that really benefits Cudi, and the eerie, slightly horror movie intense effects that make M that bit more intimidating. Regarding flow, M's is great. It's a really nice mixing of his intensity from his earlier material, Marshall Mathers LP, and his more calm, chilling, dominant delivery present on some of his more later material. It molds with this beat really well, and his presence is very commanding. But that is kind of just a given with M's flow. It attracts attention wherever it's heard. Cudi takes a lot more of a rap approach, focusing less on his singing, and also it's really fitting. Honestly, I think I would have preferred it to be a bit longer, since M takes up more than half of the song with his verse. Would have been nice to hear Cudi have a hook or something instead of just two verses, one for each, but it's not a hindrance in my opinion. Lyrically, Cudi's are fairly expected from him. Simply rapping about having a night out, definitely also having some drug-inspired takes, but not for that reason. He mentions his sobriety, his check into rehab, not taking drugs anymore for his problems, which great for him. Now Eminem. It is a little bit confusing with the title name-dropping Slim Shady, his alternate persona where he usually raps about drugs, sex, and violence in a mostly cartoony way. However, with what we got, it's a lot more socially conscious and definitely less comical. Doesn't mean it's bad, but it's just a little bit misleading. For one, there's a lot of modern references to a lot of the riots, police injustice, and COVID, also with some typical name drops. M also is a bit hit or miss when it comes to these lines, as a reference for the bad ones, such as, these raps are about that cheese like mousetraps, and I'm mouthwash cause if I was on the fluoride swish, like fluoride. But he does have some really great lines here too. Two of my favorites are, the real ones never stray is sort of like Medusa, that's how you stay ahead of snakes. And I'm in a fucking casket cause you're coughing. Very relevant and witty, I like that one a lot. Regarding the track as a whole, I think it's pretty tolerable. Definitely lacking the cringe that this could have had in spades in theory. It's weirdly what I expected from these two collaborating, but in the same way, also not quite what I expected. It's not a standout track at all. Nothing really booms here to make it soar past probably anybody's expectations, but it's certainly good. Great flows, good personal bars from Cudi, mixed lyrics from M. I think he could have toned back a bit with the one-liners. Cudi also mentions at the very end of the track that there's some sort of trilogy continuing. I want to assume it's going to be more of these collaborations, whether it be EPs masking as an album, or just 3 hot singles. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. I'm feeling a 7 out of 10 on this track. Well guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.